Hello, my name is Samuel Boger, and I'm a part of the Atlanta Low Brass Academy. Today we're going to be talking about the importance of buzzing and incorporating it into your daily practice. When we buzz, we really focus on three big things that are developed when we do buzzing daily. The first being pitch accuracy. Whenever we do buzzing, I highly recommend students have some sort of device nearby that develops a good pitch for them, whether it be a piano, electric piano, or even a drone off of an app. Either of those is acceptable, just making sure we always have that nearby so we can really develop a good pitch accuracy while buzzing. The second thing we work on when we do buzzing is range. Whenever we do these exercises that I'm going to show you, you're going to see how we can go up and down the piano and basically cover a wide range all on the mouthpiece. The one key caveat we have to understand is when we're developing range, for brass players especially, we have to make sure there's no tension when we're buzzing. And so what I like to tell young brass students is make sure you hold the mouthpiece with your non-dominant hand with just 2 fingers and a thumb, just like this. We want to make sure there's no pressure or tension whatsoever. The third thing we work on when we do buzzing is tone, just general tone quality. And just doing a little bit of buzzing each day will add up to a lot of time. And over that time, you'll start to develop beautiful sounds. What I like to do is, often at times, I'll do simple scales. So these are called pentachord scales. And essentially what they are is just walking up the scale and just kind of buzzing those, kind of like a choir when they warm up before a show. So here's an example. And you can go on and on. You can go up the piano, you can go down. But while doing all of this, you're developing pitch, you're developing range, and you're developing a sense of tone, all while buzzing at the same time. Other times, what I like to do, instead of just taking it simple like scales, I like to do intervals and try and get everything in between that interval, kind of like a siren effect. And so what I'll end up doing, for example, is I'll play an open fifth, and I'll try and buzz every note in between like a siren, like so. And even if you want to expand it even further, you can do an octave like so. Play the open octave and siren and get every note in between. And so doing so, it develops, again, that sense of range, making sure we have that pitch accuracy, all in our ears. We're always listening, right? And the third being we're developing this tone. The more time you spend buzzing, the more time you're going to develop a better sense of tone with the instrument as you put it all together. Now we're going to look at how we can incorporate buzzing into practicing when it comes to things such as etudes or solos. And so with that, I really like to make sure when I do buzz these melodies, no tongue whatsoever. I just want to making sure we're just focusing on great pitch, great sound the whole time. One thing I would look at though is, in particular, there's a really big leap that goes on. I would really make sure la-dee-da-ee. You could do a siren there if you really wanted to. Again, making sure we apply that siren effect to make sure getting everything in between and then going back down for that siren too. And then, after a couple times, you isolate that one bar that may be tricking you up, whether it be a really weird interval, or it's just really not in tune, or you're just wanting more solid foundation on it. Then you go back and touch it as is with the instrument. So example, that big leap section, right? That's how I would incorporate buzzing into a practice session. So with the musical example, you saw me practicing while incorporating buzzing. Along with the exercises we talked about earlier in this video, now we have a better understanding of how to incorporate buzzing into our daily practice routines. And so with all that, we have to understand too that with buzzing, to make it a healthy routine, we just have to make sure we stick to it and just do little snippets of buzzing each and every single practice session. Just a little bit, nothing too crazy, 5-10 minutes tops. So really make sure you focus on those 3 key components of understanding why we buzz: pitch accuracy, tone, and range development, while at the same time there's no tension or pressure whatsoever when we do our buzzing. With all that being said, please be sure to hit the subscribe button, follow us on Instagram or Facebook at the Atlanta Low Brass Academy, or even check out our website at www.atlantalowbrassacademy.com. Thank you so much for tuning in, and please check out our other videos and content that are out now.